Hi, so today we're doing a simple set with some gel nail art. I've already filed off my design and I'm currently cleansing all of the nail plate off with my cleanser and dehydrator just to make sure all of that dust and debris is all gone. So now that's all freshly cleansed, I'm applying my dehydrator. Now I'm going in with the one bead method. The room was quite cold, so I did have to play about with it a little bit, but I'm just trying to make sure my apex is in there, I'm keeping my side walls clear, and I'm bringing that product right down to the tip. So I dehydrated again here because the room was a little bit colder. It was taking a little bit longer for my product to set, and as such I wanted to make sure that none of the oils had actually returned to the nail plate. So again, just a one bead method here, just applying the bead, making sure that cuticle's all tucked in, bringing it down the side walls, just gently tapping it down the nail, and trying to keep that shape in place in my apex. So as it was the same process for all of the fingers, I've not included the rest of them, but you can see there that that's my application. I have included the thumb, just simply because it's a 2-bead application that I use here. You'll notice that I put a bead probably about 2/3 of the way up the nail, make sure it's flush with the nail at the back, shaping it again, and then I'll add my cuticle bead, which I've drained a little bit more just to make sure I don't flood my cuticle there. Again, tucking it into the cuticle and bringing it down the nail, making sure I keep my apex in place. So I'll start my filing routine. I try and do the same filing routine on all 10 fingers just to make sure they all look uniform. I start by shaping my free edge just to try and make sure that they look a little bit crisper to start off with. I then come in with my e-file, going around the cuticle just to make sure that's nice and flush, taking it over the top just to reduce the bulk and just make sure that shape's nice and smooth. Once I've e-filed all 10 fingers, I come back in with my e-file just to make sure that's shaped nice and crisp again. And I'm just bringing in my hand file just to make sure those last finishing touches, making sure it's nice and smooth all over the nail. Also, I have inserted a picture of the finished results at the end of this video so you can see how they turned out. I also like to buff over the top. I'm using my Kirsty Meakin 120 grit buffer. I find it's a really nice buffer because it doesn't buff it too smooth, but it does help with a really nice finishing shape. So now we're going to start on our hand painting. I'm drawing on black French tips using my Saviland gels, and I'm going to be doing hearts on alternate fingers. You'll see the design fully at the end. Please do make sure you like and follow for more. In this video I did cut out quite a bit of the filing, as I do think it can get a bit repetitive. However, if you do want to see more of it, or more in-depth filing videos, prep videos, anything like that, let me know. I'd love to hear your comments and what you'd like to see from me going forward. Because I was doing a little bit more of a detailed nail art here, I decided I was going to go in with a quick matte top coat. I find matte top coat makes a really nice smooth base for you to paint on, and your paint doesn't migrate or bleed into the acrylic. So it's just a really nice way to kind of create a lovely finished look. And the matte top coat I use is the one from Not Polished, and it's just beautiful. It gives the most gorgeous finish. The brush that the Saviland bottles, the gel liners come with, is a little bit on the large side for really, really tiny art, so I used one of my CJP art brushes here just to try and get that really fine detail. So I go in with my Kirsty Meakin top coat to finish the nails, curing in my Kirsty Meakin lamp as well. So once I've finished the surface and my top coat has cooled slightly, I'll go in with my lemon cuticle oil from Pro Impressions just to rehydrate that skin around the nails. And let me know what you think of the final look in the comments, and if there's anything else that you'd like to see from me. Thank you. And this is the final look. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.